Alright, this is video 3, and this is where I unveil my plan on how we will beat the network business for the first time in Nigeria, where nobody will come to a loss. And my system is completely and absolutely legal. Go anywhere, they'll tell you, meet any of that, they'll tell you that it's legal. So number 1, you have to be a part of the Club 300. Pay your 6,600 at the time we ask you to pay. Allow us to use what you get in stage 1 and 2 to register 32 multiple accounts for you. I'll come again. I've added you to Club 300, but you may still decide not to join. But after watching these 3 videos, if you feel that what I'm telling you is viable, send a text to the number that I placed on the last page of this slide, and I will also put my number on the Club 300 page. Send a text message, I'm in. Then when I get that, I know you are part of us. Then I will announce the date. Likely I want to kick off by the 1st of April, but I don't want to include the date here because we are going to be using these videos severally. So that's why I didn't. That's why I'm saying I'm postponing I will put the date on the page, because after this first 300 starts in April, other 300 clubs will still start at a later date. So now when we have announced the date, pay your 6,600. Let me use what you get in stage 1 and 2 to register 32 multiple accounts for you. 32 multiple accounts. Multiple accounts is allowed, provided you are able to put 2 in each of the multiple accounts. I'm not going to start telling you the moment you register, go and start looking for 2, because I discovered that to even get 2 was even difficult for some people. For many people, not some people, for many people to even get 2. All I want to do is to give you a proof and evidence to get many people to register under you. What is the evidence? In the very first week, about 63 people will get their laptops. When we finish the registration of the first of the 300 and the 30 people in their the 32 in the 32 multiple accounts, when we finish registering that, 63 people will get their first laptop, and another 63 will be in the various stages on their way to getting their laptops. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. That is for the first week, when we've done the registration of the 300 and the registration of the 32 in each of the accounts of the 300. I hope you understand. So when it happens that way, the first 63 who got their laptops with just 6,006 in a week or 2 weeks, let's just give it the time that it takes to register, because it's not an easy job to register about 900 people or more. Anyone who got a laptop with 6,006 in 2 weeks, would that be difficult for you to show your colleagues in the office that, see, I registered for the network, and by virtue of an effective team leader, I was able to arrive at this? Are you saying that you'll not be able to get 60 people to follow you? Even if they don't want, they will say, give us that laptop for 6,006. I hope you understand my point. I discovered that it is because of lack of evidence that people don't join. They are not able to convince their colleagues and neighbors that are no evidence to show for it. I remember when I collected my first laptop, I knew how many people followed me into the group. It was because the station I was then, I'm based in Oshogbo, but I worked in Olaoluwa then before I was brought back to my headquarters, Olaoluwa local government. So at the roundabout, there's a roundabout almost at the outskirts of the town. There are some workers who are also going to Olaoluwa local government. So that I'll pick them in my car, and I'll make sure that please watch out for that laptop. That will be on the passenger seat. They'll carry the laptop. When they see the inscription on it, this is the Helping Hands International, I say yes. So you gotten the laptop? I say yes. How manage? I'll start telling them how to go about it. Do you know by that I got over 100 people into my network, because they saw somebody that is close to them, their very own, who has gotten that. So it's possible. Thank God it happened that way. So I had evidence, but while I was still giving them flyers, I'll put flyers on the seat of my car. People will look at it and say, okay, we'll think about it, we'll join. But when they saw the evidence with me, people started coming in, and I'm sure that will happen to you too. So as you begin to get your laptop, make sure to bring in your 60. No, it is the 60 we put in the, we put 22. The 30 will be registered into 2 immediate account, which makes it 32. So from that 30, the 60 you brought in will be registered 22 into each of the 30 accounts. Why? Number one, everything we do, we have to be legal, because they said it is possible, it is allowed to have multiple accounts, but you must have two people inside those 30 accounts. That is why we are aiming for 60. I don't know if you are getting my point. At the end of the 60 people, it's not going to be funny that you have 63 vehicles and another 63 laptops and another 63 that's in their various completion, there are various levels of completion. It's funny, but that's how network marketing works. Multiple effects. And do you know how many people that 63 cars can bring into that network? The people that get that 63, when they get that 63, they are not taking the people that comes in with the car as a result of the car. They are not taking it into another network. They are not taking them into another network. They are bringing them into your own network where you are. And as they are doing this, more people are coming on, more people are collecting their laptops, more people are getting you don't know what the power of networking is. But I want to use this 300 as an example. Right. At the success of this 300, we will be setting our own terms for people to come in for that 300 to form another 300 club. I don't know if you are getting my point. So that is what I want to do. So the account you paid 6,600 for, that is your major account. You see the other 30 out of the 32 extra you registered is called minor account. In fact, all the 32 they are minor accounts, but the 30 out of 32 of the minor account, well, I'm going to use it as an administrator as feeder account. So in case there is a weak link somewhere, number one, it will pay my administrative charge. It will pay for the advertisement I ran to put the 300 together. It will pay for advertisement I will still run when I start noticing weak links that will not make our network to start to go on. So what you earn in stage 1 and 2 of those 30 accounts is a sacrifice to further the cost of the network, and I'm telling you, I can't go back on that. My own is agreement. If you agree to that, you continue. If not, I will never take what belongs to you. I will only take what we agree on. After their stage 1 and 2, the 30 accounts are yours to do whatever you like with. You know, as we are going on, they will get their laptops, they will get their cars, they will get their jeeps, and they will get their earnings from stage 3 upward. I cannot promise you what I cannot do. Those stage 1 and 2 of that 30, they are what will ensure that I deliver what I promised to you. I don't know if you are getting my point. So what do you have to do? Be a part of the Club 300. If you are not a part of the 300, if you want to go it alone, well, one person needs 255 people to get to stage 3 working alone. How far can you get? How much more will be required to even finish the stage 3 when you get there? So therefore, pay your 6,600. Give us 2 weeks to finish the registration of the main 300 and the 32 in each of the accounts. Wait for the delivery of your laptops on the same week you finish the 2. As soon as you get your laptop, start gathering your 60. The 60 is the last thing you need to do to get the car. And when you get the car, you don't need to carry any microphone again and start going. People will come naturally to you. And before God and man, it is only 6,600 you use in getting that car. Tell them, and let's see whether people will not follow you to get that car with that 6,600. And as they are bringing in their money, tell them the rules of the club to ensure continuity. They must pay their 6,600 1. Every major account in the network must use their earnings to in stage 1 and 2 to register 32 multiple accounts for themselves. Rule 3. Bring in 60 real people into the network. You will also repeat the same thing. The earnings in your 30 accounts out of the 32 you register, they will also give up their stage 1 and 2 earnings, excluding the $8 referral bonus for the next 60 you bring, because the 60 will also be in that stage 2, and I don't want to take your referral bonus for that for those 30 accounts. They are yours to keep. This is, I've already told you the reason why we are taking the earnings for stage 1 and 2 of those 30 accounts. These 30 accounts are the ones I refer to as minor accounts, and the one you paid 6,600 for is a major account. Not to worry, those accounts are yours for life. 30 laptops, 30 cars, 30 jeeps. As soon as you get to stage 3, put the referral bonus in them for the 60 you brought, and their earnings from stage 3 upwards are yours. But if you want your jeep and all the money in stage 4 and above, bring in real people fast. Network marketing is not money work marketing. It is people. It has to do with people. The hack we can do is to make sure we come in numbers, and when we come in numbers, we do our multiple accounts, and from there we have enough evidence to show people coming. I know you have a lot of questions. You want to know whether it's legal to have multiple accounts? Yes, it's absolutely legal. Go to helpinghandsinternational.biz, click their FAQ. You will see how legal multiple accounts is, and how they also agreed that we could get to stage 5 in 3 months if we are properly organized. With the coming on raised eyebrow if people start getting brand new cars in 2 months. Your answer is also in their FAQ. You'll be shocked to know that they even think you can get to the board of trustee in 3 months if you work smart. How long will it take to get my car after I qualify? Yes, 3 weeks. As car award has been decentralized, you will be called to Lagos to take your data. Your picture will be at the back of the vehicle, so you have to do all those things they need to get your car ready. And in 3 weeks, you choose the venue, because you have to do it big. So we print IDs, and definitely me as an administrator of the club, I was there to celebrate with you and make sure my needs is very big, and my dreams and all those things. So, well, I hope if you do have more questions, call Atinuke Basharon on 08036193039. And sometimes, this is the number I'm giving out to almost everybody. You may be having difficulties getting across, but the fastest thing you can do is text your message. Once you text the message, I'll seek you out on Facebook group, or I'll call you back and explain whatever question you have. Please ensure you join in this course. Ensure you join. You'll be grateful that you did. You'll be surprised that for once that something big is about to happen. You'll be surprised. Don't worry, just try your best to join. And thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I'm very glad if you come on board. This is the number where you text "I'm into" if you watch this and you are convinced that it can happen. But I'm very, very convinced. For somebody who has taken 2 accounts to stage 3, several accounts on different levels of stage 2, and another one about to enter stage 3 now on my own, you should know that I know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much, and I'll be very glad to welcome you on board. Network marketing is not something that can be done alone. It has to be done with so many people together, honest to themselves and able to take it to the next level. Thank you very much.